Welcome, 8th graders, to today's explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to be with you right now because, well, we are talking about a true superpower in the world of writing. We're looking at precision in practice, the art of editing. Now, I know exactly what some of you might be thinking. You've just finished writing this brilliant draft, your hand is cramping, your brain is totally fried, and literally the last thing you want to do is go back and look at it again, right? But let's reframe how we think about editing. It really isn't just some boring homework chore. It's actually a powerful tool to elevate your writing from just good to absolutely unforgettable.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our clear what, why, and how roadmap for today. We'll be covering 1. The power of editing. 2. Why details truly matter. 3. Your detective editing toolkit. 4. Catching errors in action. And 5. Morality and your education.
Starting off with Section 1, the power of editing. You know, drafting is really just shoveling the sand, but editing? Well, that's carving the castle. Let's see how.
To show you exactly how powerful this is, take a look at the difference here. On the left, we have "Let's eat Grandma," and on the right, "Let's eat Grandma." Notice how one tiny curved little line, a simple comma, literally saves Grandma's life. I mean, without it, you are suggesting something pretty terrible, but with it, you're just inviting your beloved grandmother to dinner. This right here is the true power of editing. Punctuation completely changes the entire meaning of your words.
So formally speaking, editing is the act of polishing your writing by correcting grammar, punctuation, spelling, and formatting mistakes. Think of it like the final polish you put on a brand new car before driving it off the lot. You really want your brilliant, creative ideas to shine brightly, completely free from the annoying distractions of a misspelled word or a missing period.
Moving right along to Section 2, why details truly matter.
Take a look at this incredible principle from Luke 16:10. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. I absolutely love this because it perfectly captures the whole spirit of editing. A comma, an apostrophe, a single letter. You know, these are the least things. They're just tiny details. But when you prove that you can be faithful, careful, and precise with these little details, you're actually proving that you're ready to be trusted with much greater responsibilities.
Tending to those tiny details accomplishes 3 really major things. First off, it prevents reader confusion. Remember poor grandma? Second, it shows a lot of respect for your audience. It basically says, hey, I value your time enough to make this easy for you to read. And third, it demonstrates responsibility and excellence. Whether you're applying for a scholarship, sending a formal email, or just writing a class essay, editing proves to the audience that you care enough to make your work the absolute best it can be.
Now for Section 3, your detective editing toolkit. Let's get into the how and turn you into a grammatical investigator.
Every good detective needs a solid method, right? Step 1, create a checklist of error categories. Think punctuation, capitalization, verb tense, spelling, that whole shebang. Step 2, read slowly, literally just one line at a time. And step 3, and honestly, this is the secret sauce right here, focus on just one category per read-through. I know it's super easy to get completely overwhelmed by trying to fix everything at exactly the same time. Please don't do that. Read it once, looking only for spelling. Read it a second time, just checking punctuation. You've got to be empathetic to your own brain by taking it one step at a time.
So the crucial point is, while we all love spell check, and those digital tools are definitely helpful, your human brain is the ultimate editor. You see, spell check doesn't actually know what you meant to say. It is not going to flag there, or there if you spelled the wrong one correctly. It takes your human brain actively engaged to hunt down and catch those tricky homophones.
Which brings us to Section 4, catching errors in action. Let's see exactly how this checklist methodology works in practice.
Let's revisit our opening joke. On your punctuation read-through, your detective eyes scan the sentence and realize 2 very important things are missing. First, the apostrophe in let's, because it's a contraction of let us. Second, the comma before grandma, to show direct address. By isolating just the punctuation, these errors become glaringly obvious to fix.
Next up on the checklist is a spelling check. Now, a rushed read might gloss right over "I received your letter," but a slow, deliberate read that is dedicated solely to spelling, well, that catches the classic I before E except after C mistake. You suddenly realize the E needs to come before the I after the letter C. You fix it to received, and boom, your credibility is restored.
Finally, we have a verb tense read-through. Take a look. He runs to the store and bought milk.
Notice how we jump awkwardly from the present tense runs to the past tense bought? And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why a focused checklist is so vital. Mixed timelines really confuse the reader's brain. By changing bought to buys, we keep the whole timeline consistent. He runs and he buys. Simple, elegant, and perfectly clear.
And that brings us to our final section, Section 5, Morality and Your Education. Let's zoom out and look at the big picture.
Education without morality will hurt. Really think about that for a second. What is the actual point of being incredibly smart, perfectly educated, and capable of writing flawless essays if you go out into the world and continue making bad choices that either hurt yourself or hurt others? An educated mind without a moral compass is kind of like a wildly powerful sports car without a steering wheel. It's just dangerous.
And that is exactly why we ground our education in truth. Romans 8:6-7 promises peace of mind to absolutely everyone who keeps their mind spiritual. This is the core experience we genuinely want for you. As you engage with educational content, whether that's grammar, science, or math, keeping your mind anchored spiritually brings a really profound peace. You see, you aren't just learning to get a good grade. You are learning to become a wise, effective, and peaceful person.
So, I'm going to leave you with this final provocative question. Will you use your education to make careful, excellent choices? Taking the time to fix a tiny comma or correct a verb tense isn't just about grammar rules. It is daily practice for real life. It's you building the habit of caring, of being precise, and of actively choosing excellence over laziness. If you can be faithful in the little things, I promise you, you are going to be phenomenal in the big things. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, 8th graders. Get out there, grab your detective toolkits, and go polish those brilliant ideas.